Now it's live. I tried to go sideways. It wouldn't let me. So we're kind of up high. Down a little. Down a little. I did hear the cat. Let's see. Let's make this annoying for a bit. The cat. Over here. Here she is. She wants to go out. Want to go on the deck? Want to go out? The cat is out. Daisy, come here. This is Daisy. Well, I don't like Daisy. Like that Daisy thing. Try to keep up. Try to keep up. Let's go back this way, Daisy. It's not keeping up well. Not centering. Ooh. Anyway, this is Daisy. Gonna need a drink in a minute. Doesn't seem right. That better? Not better? I find that annoying. I'm not really centered. It won't let it center. I got mail in. That's Ollie's. Ollie's, they say, I'm gonna turn off that roaming there. Nobody's watching? That's okay. Let's see what we got for Ollie's today. Monster corn. Over 35 surprises inside. Rainbow corns. Rainbow, B-O. Rainbow corns. Something don't seem right. I got nothing today. Yeah. South Jersey General. And I'm home today, not driving the car. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. I mean, don't say too much. Or up to 18. Hello there. Anybody ever hear Ollie's? They are around the country. They say they got good stuff cheap. Oasis Canopy, 99, 100 bucks. For Coleman, 13 by 13 don't seem too big for 100 bucks. Excellent deals. They spell it with an egg. That's excellent. I'm putting my head up too much or something. Let me lower you a little. Yeah, that's better. I think it's better. Bro, Go Sleep War has started. Go Sleep War? Who's that? Shacky? Hello? What you chatting about? Sales flyers. What old people look at. Dawn Woodland? Hello, what you chatting about? But what's a Go Sleep War? I have no idea what that is, man. Man, bro, cuz. So, I still holding my head in a weird position. Maybe I need that a little bit lower, maybe? Try that a little bit lower. So, got 7 of you there. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Do I have a like? I don't have a like yet. A like, just a like. Like, I like you to go away even. T. So talk about anything you want. It's Friday. Open Friday mic. Got an open mic here. Where are you from, sir? I am from the United States of America, New Jersey, on the East Coast, on the Atlantic Ocean. And people here like to say we're from South Jersey. We don't like to be part of New Jersey. like your accent. What you say? Dawn, I'm from the UK. My accent, the fake accent. Hello there. Oh, you're from New England? Not New England. I did live in New England. New England, if you don't know, United States, we have a place called New England, and that is the state of Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island. Not New York. New York. What do you do for earnings? I am retired. I'm an old man at 70 years old. I retired from real working 5 years ago. I do get Social Security, which almost all old Americans get. And I have a part-time job as a janitor at the school system. I worked 1 day this week for 5 hours, and they paid me $15.50 an hour. In New Jersey, that's minimum wage. Can't pay you any less. A blessed weekend for me, Jamal. Thank you, Jamal. And a good weekend for you, too, I hope. See, your nice cup of tea. You don't look bad for your years. That's what my wife tells me, too. She don't look bad either. So, for 70, yeah. I need to shave, though. A little gray mustache, a little gray goat. My wife doesn't like a goatee. Will I adopt you? No, I got grandkids. I couldn't keep up. They already make me tired. So grandkids, they can come for a few hours and go away. Do love them, but they can wear you out as an old person. Do you drink or smoke? I do not smoke. I'm 70 years old. I would say full-time smoking that stopped when I was like 21, 22. So I haven't smoked in 50 years. Do I pay for Medicare? I pay for some insurance. Medicare is like thrown in, then you get a part, they get different parts. It's confusing. But I pay something, I forget what I pay month. It ain't a lot, but do I drink? Besides tea and stuff? See, the last beer I had a beer. I think where I had a beer. I put beer in my bread. We're gonna have a can of beer. We're gonna make bread out of it.
We'll make it tomorrow.
Making beer bread tomorrow.
Hon,
What?
look how bruised my foot is again. By the big toe and the other toe. It's coming back out.
Oh. It looks swollen at the very end.
Hon, I know.
Or you just got flat feet.
I do not have flat feet. But something is wrong with my foot.
Do I have pets? I have a cat and a dog. I showed them earlier. The cat's out on the deck. The dog is relaxing as usual. Again, drinking, no, not really. I don't really drink. I will buy a bottle once in a
What was
while.
that?
Someone's asking me, do I drink or smoke?
Tell them not really.
Not really.
You don't smoke.
Smoke, not at all. 50 years ago or something like that.
Drink
And I'm drinking
occasionally.
sugar-free tea almost. I do most of the time drink tea with honey in it, something like that. Your wife is funny telling you off. Yes, she is. What time is it here? You're in South Africa and it's 10:30. It is 4:30 here, so 6 hours difference. And it was one guy from Egypt yesterday talking. He was like about the same, 6 hours difference. Don't smoke weed. It's illegal in Jersey. No, I don't smoke weed either. I haven't smoked weed since almost 50 years ago also. It didn't do me good. Weed make me crazy. That weed make me crazy, man. That's why they called it. I called it dope. Why do you think they call it dope? I almost sound like George Carlin there. George Carlin was an old comedian. Why do you think they call it dope? Don't smoke weed. It's legal in Jersey. Read minds, yes or no. YouTube's adding questions. A question sticker, they call it. Read minds, yes or no. Read minds. My wife can read my mind sometimes. Hey, we got 1 like. If there's 6 of you watching, see if I get the 6 likes. And don't forget, I need 2 more for 100 subscribers. So another subscriber would be good. Dawn Woodland, can't stand weed. It's awful. I know a few on that makes them psychotic. I don't know if I made me psychotic, but it made me awful weird. I guess you could call it psychotic. I'm not crazy psychotic. I would just think of anything funny. And I do that normally now, too. So I was in the Navy, the United States Navy. And we were out at sea for a long while. Say like 4 months out at sea without seeing land and stuff. And I guess everybody else ran out of their psychotic weed. And they thought I was doing drugs and I wasn't. So the laugh on them was, I acted weird without drugs. So I don't need drugs for that. First day I smoked weed, I thought the ground was opening. I had to stay in the shower for hours. I gotta understand that. Yeah, if you don't, some people take it for anxiety, I guess, but I couldn't. It would just make me nuts. I think a lot of times you gotta have an inner calmness. Ignore what's going around you. Sit for a while and just think that you're okay. You're all right, man. Brad Pittless. What ship? An older ship called the USS Moinester. It was sold to Egypt in early 1980s. The country Egypt bought the ship. I don't know what happened to it after that, but it was one of the last boiler ships in the Navy. We had steam driven by boilers, and then they switched to what they call gas turbines. It's autumn here now, South Africa. Oh, that's right. And we're getting into summer. Our summer's starting, or spring. We're in the spring right now. Well, grandchildren do I have? Through my marriage, my first marriage, 3 grandchildren, and Pooh Girl has 12. So 15 grandchildren, and 1 great-grandchildren going to be born with next week, I hope. So we're going to have a great one. 12 with my new wife. She has 12. So 15 grandchildren. That's a few. And I see 2 of them a lot. On the Kitty Hawk, 76 to 80. Yeah, I was on USA. We were in about that time. The Moinester was out of Norfolk. We used to go out with the Forrestal, and what was the other? We had 2 carriers we used to go out with a lot. Forrestal and Saratoga, I think, was out then. We used to follow those around. When we went out with the fleet, we get in. I was on the Moinester, FF 1097. Yeah, keep me busy. That is for sure. They do keep me busy. Thank you for the God blessing me. I'll take that. Boot camp. Yeah, Orlando. I was Orlando too, Brad. I was in it had to be 77. Boot camp 77 in about June 77. Orlando was gone now. Even the Great Lakes is gone. Great Lakes had a boot camp. I think there's no more boot camp there. And they have a small base now. I don't know what they do there in Great Lakes. So I guess the main boot camp now is California. That'd be a guess. Yeah, Orlando. I don't know what's there anymore. Sure, they sold it all off for housing. It might be one small place for reservists or something, Brad. Yeah, it's USS Moinester out of Norfolk. And yet they got sold in the early 80s to Egypt. And like I said, we had they went from boilers to what they call gas turbines, which is basically a big huge engine running, and it blows off hot gases through a boiler to make steam. So they still had steam, they just didn't call them boilers anymore. They call them a gas turbine, which wasn't gas. Hot gas exhaust, but not gas. Not gas like you would think. It was the same oil, probably like a diesel type fuel, I would guess they were. What they call JP5 or something. Yeah. Apartments, they made apartments in Orlando. Hey, 3 likes, thanks guys. Subscribe. I don't know if I made it to 100. If any of you guys subscribed, I might have hit 100 today. I've been online about a year, but first 6-7 months I didn't do anything. So probably in 6 months I made it to 100. I know some people in 6 months hit the thousands. And so this home today, look at that, 14. Hello people. 14 of you. Don't forget to hit like. I'm only at 3. Oh, down to 5. Still at 3. People come and go very quickly, Brad. I got my laptop here. I was going to look at some stuff. And I was looking at, oh yeah, let's go back to Ollie's. Ollie's is good stuff, cheap. They have a park called Blue Jacket. Oh, the Blue Jacket. That's where they had the drilling, right? They had that fake ship. And where we did the drilling and workouts and stuff. Yeah, and the parade grounds. The Blue Jacket, yes. The fake, I call it the fake ship. Yeah, I remember that. That's cool. Yeah, I remember the parade grounds. Cool, and it's good to know you were there, Brad. That's kind of good memory. I didn't mind boot camp. I was, probably at the time, I was like 21. Most other people are 18, 19. And you just felt so much mature being 21. But I didn't, even my drill instructor, he was a chief engineman. I think he's a chief engineman. And he just told me, I'm not going to give you stuff like other people, as in jobs or like drill, assistant boot company guys and stuff like that. They used to give. I know we had some Sea Cadets when I was in. And he just told me, look, I know you're different. So I won't give you special duties that make me feel good. So, and boot camp in Orlando. I got there when they first got rid of guns. The place where they put the guns, they called it I think guys tell me what they called it, but they did call it that place where the ladies are at the house. Anyway, they still had those there, but no guns. We shot M2s with blanks, and a 45 we put together and actually shot 5 rounds, and that was it for shooting guns. Oh yeah, the obstacle course. We only did that a couple times when I was there. It wasn't part of like a daily thing or anything. The only thing we really did that was we had that. They have a 4-mile run and then a 8-mile run or something like that. Yeah, remember we only did the obstacle course maybe twice. Dawn Woodens, I remember JFK, John F. Kennedy getting shot. I was in 2nd grade, and all I ever really remember is being sent home from school early. So yes, I'm not too young. I wasn't too young that I remember Pete got cut. Sorry, Dawn, you got cut off. But yeah, John F. K. I remember. I don't remember, but I remember being sent home from school early, and just remember other parents and moms were just staring at the TV the whole time. And it was black and white TVs, small little TVs. We didn't have big TVs then, but it was black and white. So that was it, black and white TVs. And the only thing I really remember was his son, John F. Kennedy Jr., saluting on the funeral mass parade went by wherever he was. And of course, later in life, John F. Kennedy Jr. died in a plane crash. Yeah, I think I was in second grade. It could have been third grade, but yeah, I think I was second grade. The third grade, I was in a Catholic school for 3 years. Catholic school. We had first and second grade were nuns, and third grade we had a regular dress teacher. So we got to go home early that day. Didn't know really what it meant, but like I said, then John F. Kennedy Jr. saluting when his father's casket went by. So yeah, that was sad. That was terrible. His poor wife. Very unlucky for his son. Very handsome man. Kennedy's very unlucky. Yet the Kennedy clan seemed to have their problems. Same here, St. Nick's in New Jersey. So Brad, you from New Jersey, Jersey City, okay, you're up north, right? So I'm South Jersey. Two different worlds, North Jersey and South Jersey. Still only 3 likes, we're down to 2 people, Brad. I think you and Dawn. There was a song, Delta Dawn, what's that? Something you got on. We got Ollie's here. I look through real quick and bore people and tell them what I would buy and not buy. But I don't go to Ollie's. I went to Ollie's 3 or 4 times, but sometimes I had nothing better to do. Every once in a while you do find a deal, but I mean the rugs are always usually a little bit cheap. I'm down South Jersey, Browntown, Browns Mills. What do we have here? We're looking at Ollie's. Turf Builder, I'm not into that. Japanese cooking sauce, Kinder's, or barbecue sauce, Kinder's. Japanese cooking sauce called Kinder's with a long antlered steer, longhorn steer, long antlered, long, forget it. So, 2 of you on, I'm not getting more than 3 likes, I guess. Then. Have you ever met anyone famous? I met, there was a show called Man from U.N.C.L.E. and the guy played Alien Koryakin, and his name was, he was in there for a bunch of years. He was in NCIS, the original NCIS. What was his name? Brad, can you help me with that? Man from U.N.C.L.E. Alien Koryakin. He was actually in The Great Escape. He got shot on the train station. So anyway, I gotta remember his name now. So he played not Doc. In NCIS. Ducky. He played Ducky in NCIS. And his name was, I'd have to look it up. I usually look it up on here. I talked to him for about an hour. He was at a place in southern Maine, the state of Maine, had a big playhouse. And he was there right before he started NCIS. And if I get on here, I'll write in Man from U.N.C.L.E. Man from U.N.C.L.E. I'll kick myself when I see his name. That ain't the Man from U.N.C.L.E. I know. Oh, it's the new movie they're showing me. I don't want the new movie. There he is. Are they gonna give me his name? What? That's the sound Man from U.N.C.L.E. They're not gonna give me. Robert Vaughn played in Man from U.N.C.L.E. and it's the other guy. David McCallum. Let me pause this now. Is it David McCallum? Right? That don't sound right. Now I don't believe myself. But it must be. And from Uncle. And from Uncle theme. I'm gonna put the actor in. I'm looking. They're gonna show me the new ones again. Come on. And from Uncle, then and now. Yet, they didn't show Robert Vaughn. Where's Robert Vaughn? Does it say David McCallum? Then, but I don't see Robert Vaughn's name now. So we're going with David McCallum, blonde hair and Man from Uncle. Dawn's asking about favorite food. Wow, it's a lot of favorite foods. Dawn, you're asking questions and questions. Trying to find out my life, are you there, Dawn? Magazines and books. Books and stuff. I got divorced 5 years ago, so I left everything behind. I used to have books that were like 100 years old. And I got a lot of those. I used to work, I worked in boiler rooms, and one of the boiler rooms I worked at, they burnt trash. And when people used to die, the relatives would throw everything away. I didn't have a car then, but I would rescue a lot of books. People drive me home, take the books, and a lot of the books were like 100 years old. But I don't have any of them right now. I might have had some original first editions. Don't know. It's awful sad. I think about it now, you make me sad. All my books are gone. Magazines. Favorite food. I like chicken salad on a hoagie roll, an Italian roll, sandwich roll. Oh, call them hoagie rolls down this way in New Jersey, and Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. I don't know if they call them hoagie rolls up in North Jersey. I'm going to move this a little bit again. I don't know if I want it up a little bit more. Sorry. Anyway, don't mean to be nosy, but favorite food for like something like that, chicken salad, a little bit of onion, a little bit of mayo, maybe a little bit of olive oil, and food to eat. Other food like cooking, food that you cook, like I would think they mean. But magazine. Oh, my father used to have a lot of old magazines. Same when I moved away to Maine. My parents sold the house to my younger brother, and he just considered anything old and stuff junk. So he just throw everything away. And probably the guy, trash plant would collect them. So we're down to 2 people again there with Dawn. Oh, I'm up to 4 likes though. Back to 3. It was just 10 a minute ago. I'm looking up. Maybe I should have it. Not as low as I get. But, okay. What's your favorite food, Dawn? My favorite cereal, when I used to eat cereal, I used to like Life cereal. Mikey liked it too. All right, get back on here. What are we doing? I gotta get back on this one. The Man from Uncle. Man from Uncle was on 1964 to 1968. And it had the cast. David McCallum, like I said. David McCallum passed away a few years ago.
I'm the CEO and co-owner of Waterloo Turf. We are an artificial turf installation and maintenance franchise. We went through a pretty big rip and replace our last phone provider, and frankly, I wish that we would have heard about you guys sooner.
Napoleon Solo.
Moving everybody's numbers over, but the quote team was supportive in helping us do that and doing it in extreme.
Follow the adventure of the 2 secret agents, Napoleon Solo and Alien Kuryakin. Well, give me their names again. Like I said, David McCallum. David McCallum's a guy I met. And he was very friendly. Talked to me for about an hour at that. There was a show place in southern Maine. Dawn, are you gone, Dawn? Want to know what food you ate. But we're down to 3. I did close this laptop again. I forgot what I was doing. Anyway, I was doing old. Again, back to Ollie's. Ollie's is only 2 pages. So not really much to look at. Like I said, they had a canopy for $100. I thought that was expensive. So Dawn, what do you like to eat? Dirt Devil's $30. Sierra recliner, $200, 34 inches, 38 by 40. I don't understand chairs. Dawn, you're the only one left. I guess I'm boring. People come and go so quickly. Dawn, right now you're the #1 fan. On the back page. Back page. Nothing I really like. I'll look. So, again, I always had nothing for me. Whew. Always is gone. And we got a store called Acme. It's a food store. What we call grocery stores. They have beef rib, $7. If you eat meat or not, I don't know, but. Oh yeah, steak is to me, a good food. I don't eat a lot of it, but. They got crab legs, crab leg custards. Large snow crab legs, $13 a pound. Fish and chip, oh yeah, fish and chips are good. Thai green. Yeah, fish and chip, I like that one. It's a nice, good white fish, right? Have to have really good fries, though. Thai greens. Lobster. Filet of steak lobster. Oh, in Maine, we had a lot of lobster. Yes, it could be right. I used to eat like a lobster once a year around 4th of July. We'd have a lobster. I don't know about filet of steak lobster, though. Either had it, steamed it myself, and after the day of buying a lobster, we take it apart and make a lobster roll. Again, cut the lobster, take all the lobster away, meat out, chop it up a little, just a little bit of mayo, mix it up, put it on a sub roll. They were great. Heat it up a little, sometimes toast a bun. Ooh. Yeah, lobster, I don't know what it costs a pound down here now. You have any type of steak? I'm looking at the Acme. They got a steak for sale right now. See, they have leg of lamb. I guess Easter's coming, so they're gonna have lamb for sale. $7 a pound for lamb. We have, what else they selling? Ham, spiral ham. Final price, we get the special sale. 90 cents a pound for ham. Got beef rib roast, $7 a pound. Brian, how you doing, Brian? Brian must be gone already. Brian came, asked one question, and left. Is there 4 likes if somebody else didn't get it? Yep, cost of living is getting so expensive. Brian, there you go. I'm only, oh, you're back. You must have came and went real quick. So yeah, Brian. You like asparagus? $2 a pound for asparagus. I like it once in a while. I have to have it in a lot of butter, though. Sweet potatoes, 3-pound bag, $2. That ain't bad. So Acme is okay, but I got another one here. Well, ShopRite. They're usually more, they're cheaper than Acme, but Acme's only a couple pages, so. I read the ones with short pages. There's only basically almost 2 sides. But on the meat, like I said, if you like snow crabs, $13 a pound. Lump crab meat, straight crab meat. That ain't bad. $13 a pound for this is straight crab meat, or you can buy the legs, throw away the shells, or buy lump crab meat for $13 each. Wait a minute, each. It is 16 ounces, so it is a pound. 16 ounces is a pound. I don't know if anybody's from somewhere up the Ukraine, United Kingdom. Sorry, I had never been to United Kingdom. I was at Spain for 3 days, but not really Spain. I was on the naval base, got on my ship, and then they sailed back to the United States. That was in the Mediterranean. I never got off the base because I didn't know anybody, and the little Spanish police were sitting out front the gates with little machine guns, and I didn't want to go into town not knowing nobody. So I kind of been to Spain, as the song would go. I never been to Spain, but I kind of like their music. They don't abuse it, gonna use it. I forget what group that was. But I never been to Spain. I've been to Oklahoma. No, I watch. Hey, Dawn, I do watch BritBox. We pay for it by the year. We watch a lot of shows on BritBox. Dawn, or McDonald's or burgers so tiny compared to America here. The McDonald's burgers, they got the Big Mac. They do have the small, like you have in what they call a kid's box. I forget what they call that now. I buy them all the time. But I buy them for the grandkids here and there. But they do have basically what would be a quarter pounder. Quarter pound burger at McDonald's. Burger King has it too. Burger Pound calls there at the quarter pounder. I make McDonald's with cheese. And see. Wow, nice singing. Thanks, Brian. That happens in my head. I think of a sentence, and it can turn into a song at any time. Yeah, like saying Spain. Oh, I never been to Spain. Say, looking at the Acme again too. They got fake pancake syrup. It's basically corn syrup. You gotta have maple syrup. If you're gonna have something on your pancake syrup, sausage or whatever, don't use corn syrup. You gotta spend a little bit extra money and get the maple syrup. Let's see, anything else going on here? Sorry if I'm boring you, I'm just looking through. All kids love McDonald's. Yeah, I don't really like their fries. I'd rather have Burger King French fries. Where's my cat? She was out on the deck, I think. She likes to be out on the deck now. It's like 50 degrees out. Fahrenheit, 50 degrees. Someone's asking about you. Want to come see? I'm going to get the cat. Someone's asking about you. There she is, Cuddles. Right? She was outside, so she's kind of pissed that I brought her in. Want to go back out? Want to go back out? Go ahead. She loves laying outside. It's a closed-in porch, and there's no sun today anyway, but she does like being outside. The dog, he'll go out if people are out, but he doesn't stay out long. Dawn says lemon and sugar on pancakes is nice. Or jelly. I can either be maple syrup or jelly. Any kind of jelly, I guess. That's warm, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Yesterday was 80, Dawn. That was hot. About 40 out there now. We got Dawn and Brian and 2 others hanging around. Pretty cold for you. Probably 30 degrees. Now you're seeing Celsius or Fahrenheit there, Brian. We got some juices. Cucumbers, 2 for $5. They call them English cucumbers. English cucumbers. And that. Hope you have a nice day. Sandy Row. How old am I? I'm 70. 70. I look younger with a hat. Sandy Row, pretty cold, man. 30 degrees. Yeah, 40 something today. 40. It might have hit 50 Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's drizzly and cold too, so that would make it feel cold. Cucumber sandwiches on thin bread. No cucumber sandwiches. I've had those. I guess English cucumbers are thinner, longer. Oh, they're 2 for $5 today. Frozen turkey breast, 99 cents. Usually boneless. Oh, this has bone in. But it just had the turkey breast. Cut the legs off, cut the wings off, cut the head off, of course. And they sell for 99 cents a pound. A whole turkey. Frozen. It's pretty good. Most people don't eat the legs and wings anyway. So that's it. We got oranges, we got lime, avocados, pre-cut fruit and stuff. So Acme had a couple things. Very English. Look younger than 70, very much younger. Very much younger. Yes, I do, don't I? Want to see a goofy hat? Want to see a winter hat? There's my winter hat. This one is up to camp. That was a state of Maine thing. Live in New Jersey now. Live in Jersey now. This was a thing, a guy named Bob Marley, a comedian. Not the Bob Marley who's singing, "Hey, day, one day, it's okay." Not that Bob Marley. The comedian Bob Marley from Maine. He thinks that people in Maine, they go up to camp. Because you're going into the woods, they call it up. Going up to camp. So that was a Bob Marley thing. That's my winter hat, though. We could have it up. Could almost make it look Russian. Here's the hat I had on today. That was my today hat. That was my today hat. Dawn Woodland, Ta, for you and your wife, company. I have been victim of abuse, so it's not easy. I'm sorry you've been abused there, Dawn. Hey, 5 likes. Thanks, guys. That's my today hat. This is my usually spring, summer hat. It says Dark Universe on it. A lot of times I wear it on here, so you don't see any writing. Forgot where'd it go? Dark Universe was from Universal Studios in Orlando, what they call the Epic Universe. It opened last year. the big amusement park. And the Dark Universe part was for Frankenstein, vampire, things like that. But mostly Frankenstein, the vampire, because they were evil and getting each other. Yeah. Alcoholics can be problemalistic, that's for sure. And a gambler, gosh, yes. A few people in my family were gamblers. And they will spend everything. Because they're always going to win. There's going to be a winner somewhere. There's going to be a winner. Anybody know a Pac-Man? Bad ass bucket hat. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Dark Universal. It was. I like that hat. Hey, don't say that. What? Oh, badass? I said, I picked this not for kids. Because I never know when I might say a curse. If that's what you're saying about, hey, don't say that. Pac-Man. Want to hear the Pac-Man music? I call it the Pac-Man opening line, right? I didn't put the mic on. I hope you're hearing me okay. I do have a microphone. When he dies, you'll hear the dying song. They gonna get him? Where is he? Let's see. Here we go. That means they got him. For you Pac-Man lovers. Retired, it got worse. I'm sorry, Dawn. Yeah, I got this a few years ago. I think probably it's written on here somewhere what year. Oh, it comes on the screen. This one came 2018. Got that one in 2018. Yeah, when he retired, got worse because he never left the house. Sorry there, Dawn. I hope you're doing better. Yamaha. Still play Pac-Man. You do it on a laptop or something. I play this. Too bad about this one. Every time you shut it off, it resets the score. I was up pretty high. I took a picture of it on my phone, so if I ever had to, I could look and see, I got a high score, whatever it was. But it was an amazing high score. I'll look it up someday. Down to 2 again. I think get 5 likes, though. ShopRite. I'll do another day. It has a lot of pages. So I can get the meats up front on this one. Here was their deal. There was a free deal. Let's see. This is the final week. You had to spend so much money to get a free ham. But we had bone-in prime rib roast, $9 a pound. That's pretty good. Bumblebee tuna, 10 for 10. Semi-boneless leg of lamb. Wow, $7 a pound, leg of lamb. That's pretty good. If you like lamb legs. And I got pasta. Butter's $2.50 a pound. We got an apple pie for $5. 22 to 24 ounce pie, $5. Let's see what they got again. So, and it says here bacon, 12 ounces to 1 pound. I don't know if it's two choices or you just get lucky what one you get. But $5 a pound. $5 for, yeah, $5 a pound. That's about the average for bacon. Yeah, I don't like talking politics, but Trump has more guts than Biden did, that's for sure. Yeah, if he was out a lot, that's good. Cold apple pie with cream, cold apple pie with hot apple pie, vanilla ice cream. My wife loves chocolate ice cream now, so it would be apple pie with chocolate ice cream. We had that the other day. Oh, we were going to make a banana split. And my wife likes the bananas green now. They start turning, it's too sugary and too soft, and she won't eat it. But we were going to have banana splits. She did have the chocolate ice cream now. We just forgot about the banana parts. And we had cherries too. Fangirl, hello. Apple pie and vanilla ice cream is the best. Yeah, even chocolate though. Any ice cream and apple pie. Only 2 people watching again. I guess you're still there, Dawn. And Fangirl. Fangirl, don't forget to hit the like, and I could use a subscriber. I might have hit 100 today. 100, not 100,000 or anything, just 100. It's nice, cold, and preserved it. Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay. Lindsay. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. 6 likes, wow. One of you must have hit subscribe. I'll look on my laptop and see if I got 100. Sorry if I look away, because I gotta look away to type. Welcome. I gotta go find my page. Guess what? On subscribers, 101. I just subbed and liked. Subscribe. Thank you. I got you, Dan. 101. Thank you, Lindsay. If I say it right again, Lindsay or Lindsay. So thank you. I see it. 101. Yeah, I was brought up with manners, I guess. And I just always thought it'd be nice to be nice. I used to hang out with bad people growing up. That was kind of dumb. Like I said, in grade school, I used to hang with people that became honor students and stuff. But then I found it more fun to be with the bad people. They were more fun at the time. I don't know any of them. I don't really have anybody from high school or anything that I know. There was one kid. Just a couple of years ago, I met him again. I met him in 2nd grade, or it could have been 1st grade, but it was 1st or 2nd grade I met him. And it was snack time at the school. And he didn't have snacks then, 10 cents or so. So I had an extra dime. And so he got his snacks. And I knew him all through high school. Who's your favorite singer? Now another hard question, Dawn. I don't know how to favorite, but I could do a Bob Dylan. Hey, mama, can this really be the end? Stuck inside a mobile with the Memphis Blues again. That's my Bob Dylan. I don't really do any other singers, but favorite singer. And again, I could say, I was just listening to the early Beatles the other day on here, the early Beatles. I think I like more the early Beatles. Some of their later stuff, but a lot of their stuff that they cover for other people was okay. And getting likes and loves and stuff. 101 subscribers. I'm so happy. That's weird, isn't it? Just 100. People have thousands of subscribers. I get 100. George Michael, I had to say I'm also about favorite singers. I could hear a song, like it, and not remember who it was. I remember growing up, like people say, hey, you hear a new song by so-and-so or this or that. And I say, I don't know. And then hear it on radio, I go, oh yeah, I listen to that a lot. And you don't know the person's names, and so I'm not good on names. But favorite singer, what was her name? She was in the Bodyguard movie. She was a black woman. She overdosed and died. She had a beautiful voice. All right, Lindsay, goodbye. Thank you for your subscribing. Bye, Lindsay. I'm going to share your channel and help you. Thank you, fangirl. Whitney Houston, that is it. Beautiful voice. Beautiful voice. This felt sorry for her. I think she was abused too. But she had a beautiful voice. She really good songs. So, bye, fangirl. We're down to one again, Dawn. Let's see what else here. 101 subscribers. That's weird because my birthday's coming up, and I think a month ago I was at 50 or something, and I asked to get to 70 by my 70th birthday, and I'm at 101. My birthday didn't come yet, and her daughter passed away sadly. Yeah. All these people, I mean, they do great, and they're singing, and you think they have great money and place and life, and then things just happen. So you got to think I'm not very rich, but I think I had a pretty good life. My kids are all healthy. One son is bipolar, but he's healthy right now, besides the bipolarness. And all my other kids are healthy. Grandkids are all healthy. Got a granddaughter, Pooh here. She's in the hospital right now, getting ready to deliver. She's delivering a few weeks early. They're going to try to deliver in the next couple of days. So I'm praying for her right now. There's a lot of these stars, yeah. Who was the other star there? I think like a lot of stars, they don't go through a good life. You think being famous and rich, you're almost blessed, but you can't be blessed the other way. And Dawn is gone. It says here, back. Are you back already? I got one back. 7 likes. I'm looking at my page right now. How many? It says I have 241 videos. Oh, bipolar. So, yeah. That is hard to deal with. He's a good kid, smart, very smart kid. But his mind, I don't think his mind stops. I mean, my father was bipolar too. And my sister, I believe, is. She's never been diagnosed, but mine, like I think I must have ADD. But because I know bipolars in my family, I had uncles, I believe my grandfather, he died very early in life. Sorry, I'm rubbing my nose, but my grandfather, I think, dealt with it and something happened to him. Family don't talk about stuff. But. Fangirl, huh? What's your thing to do? You like your hobby? I draw. I like drawing a lot. I got stuff hung out in the deck. Little stuff. I don't do big paintings, but. And my other hobby, I don't know hobby. I used to read a lot. I had a job that allowed reading a lot. I worked in a boiler room, and you just watch boilers. And so it'd be a lot of reading. A lot of boiler operators read a lot. I mean, I had boiler rooms that you couldn't, because it depends what the boiler room was. The last plant I worked on, they fired natural gas. Natural gas, so clean, so nice. Beautiful. Then I worked on a plant that heavy oil, very heavy oil. You had to heat it up to like 200 degrees Fahrenheit. And that could be a pain. But anyway, reading. Yeah, I guess I had some. When I was very, very young, I was very depressed. Like 21. It's before I joined the Navy. It basically got me out of depression. Joining I was drinking a lot, and I needed something. 2 years out of high school, I was still working at hotels and stuff, and I decided to join the Navy. That way, it gave me at least like it was 3 months of boot camp or 45, 60 days. So 60 days, I was away from everything and being told what to do and just sitting back and watching. And I drank a few times after that, but then I got married and stopped drinking completely and when I had kids. Tell you this way, anyway, for me, bipolarness, when I feel it coming on, I got to tell myself, don't worry about it. It's not important. Whatever's happening around you, you can't control. It's just going to get by. It's going to pass. There was an old saying, I don't know if it was biblical or what it said, this too shall pass. And everything, most of the things will pass. Or you got to change your life and get on with something else. But you got to move on. The reason why I got divorced at the end, I was getting very depressed. And it wasn't going to change, so I got divorced. And so I just left everything. Wasn't going to fight over anything and left her with everything. And it was okay. I'm still okay with that. 2 of my kids got mad at me, but they'll come around someday. Get you. I like that. Toxic people don't help. No, they don't. Am I talking too low now? I feel like I'm getting like serious and got to talk low. I can put the mic on. I'm putting the mic on. Oh, lost the battery. See if that works there. I gotta mess with the phone. Hope that don't kick me off. Oh, that's better. Is that better? But yeah, you gotta stay away from depression stuff. I mean, if it does hit you, you just gotta not let. I mean, I've been accused almost all my life of not taking nothing serious. I just told people I can't. I'm not really allowed in my head to take things too serious. Yeah, it was only, I watched somebody's video thing. I guess, I don't know, I got the mic, there's 2 mics, thing you plug into your phone. The tripod I got, watch. I find it annoying, at times, but I'll turn it on. It's a Acer tripod, and it follows you around the room. I'm not touching anything, watch. There it goes. There it goes. I get up and walk around. There. And I got 2 sets of lights. That may even be better, but I gotta shut the follower off, the Acer. There. And anyway, so I had that, the tripod that follows you around, and the light. I just two lights. One's out on the deck. So I got a light on now. That makes it any better or not. So all that was under $100. 2 lights, microphone, tripod that follows you around. It is cool. It's under $100. I figured that was kind of cheap for a person who has 101 subscribers. And thank you for that. So it's on one of the sites. A guy said, one of those YouTube sites for a vlogger, I guess you'd call them. So the Acer tripod, microphone, Hollyland. I said it was 2 mics and the receiver or whatever you call it there. And like I said, the lights under $100. So it was cool. I was ready for it to move again. I have to move it myself now. Look at anything else there. That's So I got a lot of stupid videos. You can go look at them. I had one, skin cancer. For anybody thinking about being in the sun, getting tans, unless you're in the United Kingdom, or you don't get a lot of sun in the United Kingdom. So that would have been, Dawn, were you in the United Kingdom? I don't remember. Anyway, I didn't put him, my younger brother died of skin cancer. He had melanoma. His was bad. I had basal cell, a lot on my face. My older brother too. My younger sister, I only had one sister, she was older. Anyway, I had them on my face. My nose, I had one here, here. On my foot once, I had a basal cell. Maybe on the back. Basal cells, they say if you're going to get a skin cancer, that's the best to get, is the basal cell. But anyway, even though I had one on this side of my nose, this was the last one I had. There was a video on it. And first, they take it, and then I guess they're cutting other skin because they got to pull it back together. And I had one on my cheek. I forget what cheek it was. Before that, and they showed me a mirror that one before my wife would tell them don't let them see it. I didn't freak out, but it was a big hole. That one actually did good. Didn't get too bruised, but the nose, both eyes, face, black and blue, really bad. So there is videos of that. Down to 2 again, but 8 likes. Wow, 8 likes. So yes, retired, 70 years old. Boiler rooms, almost all. I was a taxi cab driver for a while. That was, I was in between jobs. And that was in Maine, so it wasn't bad. 8 likes. There's more than 2 people. I'm showing only here 2 people are watching. Everybody say something too. I just got a thingy, and I'm up to 8 likes. Is everybody going around? Down to 2. Bipolar people can be so kind. Yeah. Well, the worst I remember seeing Robin Williams, a comedian. They said he was bipolar, different types, but you can see how crazy he would get. And I think he had to do the same thing, not try to take nothing serious. And he's ended his life. That's how my father did. My father finally said he had enough, I guess. And he went on. I'm guessing my grandfather, but then he passed away very young, before World War II. So back in the 30s, 1930s, my grandfather was gone. I was born in 56, so. I mean, family wouldn't talk about it, but I guess you don't talk about stuff. You got to mention it to let your family know what's going on. My mother died of cancer. That was 2004. My mother was born in 1925. So you can't let it get to you, Dawn, no? Again, I can't let it get to me. I mean, I can be sad. I've cried. I have cried. I've cried many tears. Yeah, that's why you just be a problem, not taking things serious, but I can't do too serious. Start feeling sad now, I'm going to play Pac-Man. So, yes. Anything else? Dawn, what was your favorite music? What's your favorite music, Dawn? Or anybody else want? Just 2 of you out there. Like I said, I didn't mind the early Beatles. Again, saying there's favorites. I don't like favorites in a sense. Different songs. I think it was the Travel and Wilburys, the Wilburys. George Harrison was one. Bob Dylan was one. guy who was in Electric Light Orchestra who ran that. He was one. The Traveling Wilburys. It was kind of cool. All them guys got together. Dude, they didn't do a lot of songs. I didn't know about them until years later. Food or song? Song. Do you have a favorite song, Dawn? There's two of you watching. Who's out? Who's still out there? We got Dawn and that, what's her name? I have to look it up. I don't want to go look. But favorite songs. Like I said, my memory of names again. That woman I like there. I like goofy songs. Goofy songs are good. Hi, Fangirl. What's your favorite song, Fangirl? I think mine would be a lot of older acts. I used to like big band music too. Tommy Dorsey, Glenn Miller. If you haven't heard big band music, you can listen to it. Some classical music I listen to. It's a little bit of everything. The Ronettes, that's a 50s group, right? 50s, early 60s. I might have saw them in a group like them in Atlantic City. Patsy Cline. Crazy, crazy for being so lonely. You know who wrote Crazy? Someone wrote Crazy and sold it to Patsy Cline, or traded it for a car or something, but right. You know who wrote Crazy? I'll give you a hint. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. That's a hint of who wrote Crazy. Crazy for crying, crazy for trying, and I'm crazy. I'm gonna make my in another hat. Crazy, crazy for being so weird. Let's see. Oh, you said hobbies. Somebody asked about hobbies. If you go back 3 days ago to a video, there's 46 views on it. I call it the subscribe. It's on collecting cars. Rocky, the movie Rocky. I got 3 statuettes. Oh.
Hello, South Jersey General.
Anyway, Hot Wheels. A Nightmare Before Elm Street. I'm gonna hang them up on my wall, so you can go see that sometime. Crazy Patsy Cline. She passed away in a plane crash, yes. 8 likes. Still, yes, Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson wrote Crazy. I was just looking for something else to do and put on a stupid hat. Oh, I got a hat. I have another hat. Ta-da! I'm late for a very important date. That'd be my, forgot her name, going down the rabbit hole. I'm late for a date. God, see, there's an old man brain trying to kick in. My ex was a hoarder of CDs, books, magazines, you name it. Anyway, Easter's coming. The goose is getting fat. I think that's Christmas was coming. Goose is getting fat. Please put some money in a rabbit's hat. Who was the one who went down the rabbit hole? You know, off at their hats. Down the rabbit. The tea party there. The Alice in Wonderland. Thank you, Fangirl. Alice in Wonderland. But anyway, that has nothing to do with Alice, but it made me think of the rabbit going down the hole. Life can be a rabbit hole, I guess, right? So that's my other hat. Scared the dog with that. What is it, Daisy? Come here, baby. We're back. Ooh, this is Daisy. 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 Daisy's okay. She has a bark that's so high pitched. Here we go. There. Yeah, Daisy is cute. It's a cat. No, Daisy's a dog. Oh, yeah, I got a cat and a dog. That's what you meant. All right, I'm gonna get some ice and some more iced tea. Follow me, will you? Do do. I gotta shut this. Don't follow me anymore. There. There. The ice machine doesn't put out, so I got to pull it out of the door, but it still makes ice, but it won't come out automatically. Gremlins, that was a good one. Who looks like Gizmo? I have a Chihuahua Terrier Pug Mix. Happy Easter Day. Mr. K, are you still here? Mr. KL. Kelly. It almost sounds like a Superman thing at Mr. K. Happy Easter, if you're still here, Mr. K. It is iced tea. Sugar-free. But it's green. It's a green tea. 8 likes. Can I hit 10? Well, I got 101 subscribers today. I think I started at 97 at the beginning of the day. So Fangirl, I think, was 101. And Dawn must have been in there somewhat. Did you subscribe today, Dawn? So you're part of that 101 mix. Do I have any addictions? You mean drugs, or alcohol, or anything? No. I take my blood pressure medicine and my AFib medicine. That's not an addiction. That's just part of staying alive, I guess. But tea, iced tea, could be an addiction. Sugar-free, green. Then I go black, and then I got other teas. I have a little tea tin collection. I can show you those one at a time. Here's the first tin. called English breakfast tea. And that's Winnie the Pooh. I think like the original Winnie the Pooh. And he has his head, sorry. He has his head in a honey jar. So drinking tea is an addiction, I guess. That's another tin of different English breakfast. And again, Winnie the Pooh. Got a honey lemon. And again, Winnie the Pooh. Grandmama has the same addiction, drinking tea. That's good. I see the damage they do. So, I got two more, I think. Call this one gingerbread tea or chai. And again, Winnie the Pooh. We got Tigger. Tigger's in this one. And Eeyore and Piglet. And on the back, Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. Following the trail. And these are completely different. Rose hips. Look at that little tin. Look like I got like a Chinese hut or a Japanese hut. And a sleepy tea. Yeah, little huts. Be back. Oh, this one off, but that's it. Yeah, I had to shut it off. Forgot to turn it back on. Because if I'm just sitting here, I'll turn it on right now. If I'm just sitting here, never.
Taylor Swift is pregnant, and your first emoji is your reaction.
Taylor Swift is pregnant, is that what she said? I don't want to know. But anyway, that's what happened. I kind of find that annoying. For me, anyway. To see it moving out of the corner of my eye. I don't want to see that. Oh, I don't want that. Oh, now I'm gone completely. It doesn't do what I want. It didn't follow you. No, it didn't. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I mean, I turn on when I need it. But just sitting here and move just a little bit, and it starts moving like. I did that by hand. Anybody watch baseball? Since I got Fangirl and Dawn. Dawn's from the UK, right? And Fangirl, I don't know where you're from. But baseball started here yesterday in the United States. Philadelphia, anyway, had an opening day. Philadelphia Phillies did win over the Texas Rangers. But I was looking for music to play a little bit here and there. Shut it down. I do watch political stuff from time to time. I can spend too much time watching YouTube. Hey, girl. Oh, someone else came in. We got 3. Had 3, back to 2. Good morning, everyone, from somebody else that had, all right, here's somebody with a short. It's a pretty young thing. And she said, good morning, everyone. She got 1.9 million views. If I tried a short and said, good morning, everyone, I wouldn't get 1.9 million views. I'd probably get 300. 300's okay for me. All right, Vanguard, are you from the U.S.? It's football here, yeah. United Kingdom would be football. It's what we call soccer, of course. They're all coming here this year, United States, the soccer league, football league. Or a lot of them are coming here to the United States. They're going to have their championship, I guess they call it. So there is a lot coming. Some of them are coming to Philadelphia, 40 minutes away. Sorry, I won't be going. Hi, what's your channel about? I don't really have a thought on what my channel is about. About old people talking. I am an old person. I got my first 101 subscribers today. She's on here now. I think it was Dawn got the 101. Not Dawn, it was a girl, fangirl, with 101. Dawn's like 100 or something, if she got on today. So it's about any right now. I've just been talking for, gosh, 86 minutes. I got to get off soon. But anyway, what am I about? About me, just talking about stuff. To Dan, the breaking news man. Dan, the breaking news man. Oh, hi, Dan. I look for subscribers. I'm 101. You could be 102, Dan. You could be 102. And you could be the ninth like. You just hit 100 subscribers too? Isn't that cool? I was born in 1956, Dan. That's just kind of weird. I was born in 56. You are 56. And you can be my 102nd subscriber. I've just been moving my laptop around and I don't know where I went. You get an old man excited about stuff. Where am I now? I'm at settings. How do I get to settings? We got a picture of Peru on here too. I don't know how I got that. Sileusti, Peru. Anybody been to Peru? I've never been, hardly. I've been to Newfoundland, Canada, Nova Scotia, Canada, been to Quebec, and New Brunswick, Canada was an easy one to be to. But so I've been through parts of Quebec, Canada, Quebec, Canada, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia. Never made the Prince Edward Island, but I made the Newfoundland to the very, I'm going to call it the top of the world. Top of the world. All right, thank you, Dan. Let me look if I got 102 now. See if I can find my page. Let's go back to YouTube. Let's see if Dan came up. View my channel. Dan, you're there. 102. So sorry I'm ahead of you, Dan, but I got 2 more than you do. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm going to get 102 subscribers. Now I gotta say 900 more and I'll hit 1,000. And then maybe they can pay me $5 a week. Anyway, why did I start? Anyway, I'll tell you why I started. Been retired like 5 years. And I sit at the breakfast table, have breakfast, read some things, do some things. I decided, why don't I get on and just talk to myself? And it started out, it was a long time before anybody subscribed. So I would just talk to the screen. It was a laptop. Seems to get more people on when they use my phone. So this thing, laptop, I hardly get anybody. No, I try not to square. I've been on too long. 89 minutes, going for an hour and a half. Wow. Anyway, I try not to swear, but what I did pick, not for kids. But once in a while I do swear. And if I do, sorry. And again, maybe because of bipolarness in the head somewhere, that I try to talk normally. Not to get, wow, how is Canada? So I used to live in Maine, southern Maine. Then we bought a place in northern Maine, right on the Canadian border, on the Bay of Fundy. Beautiful place. Lubec, Maine is a beautiful place. Tides, biggest tides in the world, they say. You know, different 30 feet tides. But right on the border of New Brunswick, Canada. So we used to go to New Brunswick, Canada a lot because the Canadian dollar too. Like even now, I think it's about the same. Like you get $1 American, you get $1.30 Canadian, sometimes $1.40 Canadian. So they used to have the great Canadian dollar store, and they had stuff that was really good. Not the really cheap dollar store stuff you get here, but really nice dollar store stuff. I haven't been to Canada for a bunch of years, 6, 7 years. Yeah, there's so much of it in the UK. Swearing and shouting. Is that what you mean, Dawn? Swearing, shouting. There is a guy, YouTube page. See if I can find his name. He wants to come to America so bad. Him and his mother, now his sister's on. They all get on talking. He's on the YouTube page. He's a young kid. I'm going to say young kid, 30s. Hey, fangirl. See ya. I gotta go too, I guess. Dawn. Yeah. Oh, people shouting. I don't know why people get shouting mad. Just would say it'd be great if you can get along no matter what religion or political party or whatever it is. And maybe my parents never got into politics or any of that. Or I was we were Irish from American. My great grandmother was full-blooded American Indian. So bye, girl, fangirl, bye. Down to 2 again. Every time you go out, that's all you hear. Yeah, politics. I mean, everything I hear about, like the United Kingdom, all the immigrants that they allowed in all at once, and then they don't like your country. We have it here, but I don't see it here. I mean, I've seen a lot of, I'm gonna call them Mexicans here, people from India. I get along with them all, the ones I run into. I mean, so I don't see, I mean, I guess it's where you live, I live in South Jersey. A Roman gypsy. Oh, my great-grandmother was it? I didn't know any of my grandparents. Until I think my last grandparent on my mother's side, my father's side, both grandparents were dead in the 1930s. So I didn't get to know any of them. But my mother's side, my great-grandmother, which I didn't know, she was American Indian. But I only remember my grandfather when he was sick, and my grandmother. I went out some places with her. But by the time I was 9, she was gone. So I had no grandparents after 9 years old. Is this mic? I'm talking lower. So I hope my mic is helping. But we're down to 3. 9 likes. Maybe I'll stay on until I hit 10. So nobody will hit 10 and they'll have to keep me on. Don't hit the like, he'll leave. But, yeah, I'll get on maybe again. Well, today's Friday. I don't know if it's Friday. They originate from India. Oh, cool. So somewhere in my life, my relatives came from Ireland, I guess. And my grandfather somehow adopted it. It was Irish. But I think it somehow was in the Caribbean islands. And he got adopted by a man that was an engineer in Havana, Cuba, building railroads in Havana, Cuba. So he got adopted. They're saying his name was Doherty or something like that. Got adopted. I don't know how old he was, but he stayed in Havana until he got old enough to go to college, and they sent him to Philadelphia. And that was that story. So my grandfather actually grew up in Havana, Cuba. Not Hispanic or anything, but he grew up there, so he spoke Spanish, Hispanic, Cuban. And I remember my father told me once that one of the places they moved in Philadelphia, there was a Cuban family down the street. And he used to go down there and talk, I guess he would talk Spanish more than he could English. So, because he grew up that way. Originated from, I know what you meant. So Dawn, you seem to be doing better. Happy, I hope. 9 likes. Oh, I should check. Anybody else hit subscribe? Like I said, the dude there, he must be gone now. He's 102. 102. How are you? I'll have to get 103. Can I get 103 from number 3? 96 minutes. Dawn, it was nice talking to you. I might get off in a minute or two, but I was trying to get some music from on here. Oh, I was going to look for that guy's name. He's England, and he came to New York City only for a week, and then went back to England. I don't remember what his name goes under. So I don't know if I could find him on here. All the subscribers that I have. They originate from India. You too. Being that, I hope you're happy. I don't know if I'll ever visit Europe or anything like that. I mean, like I said, we go to Florida, we drive to Florida. We don't fly to Florida. Florida driving 24 hours. We might go down in April, right around my birthday, to Orlando to see Universal Studios. So that would be in a few weeks. We're not sure if we can afford it. But the schools are off, and Pooh, my wife's nickname was Pooh, way before I met her. Well, I met her in high school. Didn't see her for 50 years. But in there, people called her Pooh. Her younger brother started calling her Pooh, and Pooh stuck for all her friends. So I just call her Pooh for this. I usually don't call her Pooh normally, but Pooh and I are going to go down to Orlando, Universal. She was a teacher's aide for 20-some years, and the woman who she worked with as a teacher's aide is going to Universal Studios, Epic Universe, and we're going to try to meet there. The two diva friends. Hello there. This is, how are you? I am new. Hello. You are new, like new to YouTube, and you're just hunting around. You found me by accident. We got 9 likes. Diva. I got 102 subscribers today. You could be 103. You subscribe and like. Oh, we hit 10. Thank you. We are doing fine. There's 2 of us on now. I guess Dawn is one of them. And you, Diva. Do I call you Diva? Yeah, I saw that. Like, you went to 10. It took me 98 minutes to get to 10 likes. I don't have people come and go. I've been hitting 2 to 5, 2, 0, 5. So it took me over an hour and a half to get to 10 likes. And I'm going to check subscribers. May take me a while. Still at 102. So, Diva, you could be 103 subscribers for the day. Not 103,000. Just 103. Let's see. See how long it takes. Maybe I have to switch pages and go back. So let me go back to here. But thank you, Diva. Did you just start YouTube today, Diva? View your channel, I'll hit. You didn't come up yet, or let somebody back down. Somebody might have took their subscriber away, but thank you, Diva. You just subscribed. Well, if I find you, I'll look you up later and I'll subscribe to you. And I'll hit subscribe and like. I don't know how to do that right now. Let's see. Then if I go to my page, do I go to live? Let me go to live. Go to live, I can see myself. Still 102. Let's see. I could like myself, get another like, right? South Jersey General is live chat. Just relax. 2 were watching, it says. So I still got you 2 guys watching. Let's see. Well, I can hear myself talking. I'm going to hit silent. I don't want to hear myself. Hearing your own voice sometimes, it drives you crazy. Well, my channel, I share, my friend shares, and YouTube channel, and okay, thanks. At the 3. Let's see what I can do here. Ah, here we go. Got Dawn. If I hit Dawn, does it come up? I just hit it, nothing happened. I'll hit this part. No, that ain't helping me. Let me go back here. Dawn. There we go. We got something. I don't see subscribe for Dawn. I gotta try this part. Channel activity. No, I don't want that. Oh, I got. Oh, I see that. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. That's what I do. But you, I may hit 103 with you, Diva. I can go back now. I look like I froze my page. Oh, no, I'm moving again. I got 10 likes. If I hit it, what happens? Oh, I got 11 likes. I just liked myself, so I got 11. How can I subscribe? I'll click on Diva. Go to channel. I'm going to go to your channel, Diva, I guess. I'm going to your channel, Diva. 36 subscribers, and you just started today. Way better than I did. Yeah. I just subscribed to Diva. I'm going to go back. Do I go back? Or more. Trying to get the Dawn. Go to channel. All right, Dawn, going to your channel. Dawn, you only had 1 subscriber. Well, Dawn, I subscribed. So you should have 2. Still says 1. I subscribed, it says. Search with your voice. So Dawn, you're still there. 11 likes. I am one of them. 3 people watching. You got Diva friends. Dawn's probably there. And who's the third? 104 minutes. That's getting way. I had nothing to do today anyway. I'm old, retired, and it's a Friday afternoon. I'm drinking iced tea, no sugar. I don't understand. I did like it too. I mean, like, yeah, I hit like, but I subscribed on. So you should have two. You got 12 likes. I'm reading 11. That's okay. Oh, fangirl, that's right. Going to have 104. Thank you. I did that. Well, just to let you know, at the very beginning, on my TV also. On the TV, you can have a bunch of, so like 7 of my subscribers are me at the very beginning when I did that a year ago. I'm seeing myself out of the corner of my eye on my laptop, and it's a couple seconds off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20 seconds delay. Pretty long delay. I can't count. I'm not going to count anymore. What is the time here? Time here is 6:11 p.m. You're 5 hours ahead in Great Britain. 11 at night. It's the time for bed. Dawn at bedtime at 11 o'clock. Stevie, you said hi again. Didn't you already say hi? Hi, hi, hi. Hi, 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 hi. So, yeah, on my TV, on our YouTube, it's like 5 or 6, 7 different people. A couple of the grandkids. One of the daughters lives here, and her son. So I went on and tried to subscribe. So about 7 of my subscribers are me. Is that cheating? I don't mean to cheat, but it was at the very beginning, like 6 months ago, and I had nobody. So, and then I got to 7. I thought it was something else, and then 104, 103 subscribers before my birthday even. I was going for 70 before my birthday. I thought that was a big deal. Then I started using my phone more instead of the laptop for going live, and you get more people talking to you on the phone. I call it, this is my phone I'm using. I don't know if you can go live on a real YouTube vlogging camera. You can go and make a video. You can go and make a video and show you my school presentation. So I do it for you, like for your school. And Diva, you from the United States or somewhere else? And how would you want me to tell your people at the school? Or just do a random video and you'll show a random video. I got some of those. I got one where I had skin cancer and got operated on. My face was all puffed up and maybe that's why I look so good now. They took out some of the wrinkles. Wrinkle free. 70 years old and look at me now. I could be past for 56. You're in Canada. What part of Canada? On the east, way in the west, in the central. And they're like provinces, right? Not states. So there's like 13. You got 13 provinces up there in Canada. I've been to Quebec, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and up to Newfoundland, Labrador, Newfoundland. They're the same place. But Newfoundland's the farthest I've been into Canada. Well, Quebec. And visited Quebec. The whole thing's Montreal. I went down to Montreal. So you can do that. The American for your class, that'd be okay with me. All right, I could try to do that. So let's say, hello, you little Canadians in the school. I am South Jersey General from the United States. I used to live in Maine on the Canadian border. Lived there for 40-some years, and then I moved here. I was born in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Yeah, so I'll try to remember. I'll do that maybe over the weekend. I'll come on live again tomorrow. 110 minutes. I thought I was done at 90 minutes. And he goes on and on and on, and you don't stop talking. It's what Americans do. They don't stop talking. So, oh, I know the song. Oh, Canada, we're way north of USA. But that's the beginning. I only know the beginning of Oh, Canada. Oh, John Candy was from Canada. And them guys that did the Great White North. On Second City TV, I think, or the Great White North, they called it. And that Red Grange guy or something. I don't know if he's from Canada, but the Red Grange guy. So I'm old, so I know the old people stuff. So we're down to one. Everybody's leaving. So anyway, if you go, Diva friends, I don't know if it's you, Diva, that's still on there, or you're gone already. Could be then. Could be just Dawn left. Dawn was getting late in the United Kingdom. I'd say now it's 11 p.m. in the United Kingdom. Down to one. Anyway. Do, 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 do. I'm doing the United States anthem now. Ba, da, 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 da. Boom, 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 ba, ba, ba. Excuse me. That's how they used to shut TV off at night. Back when I was a kid, TV like went off the air at 1 a.m. It wasn't on all the time. But they used to do the national anthem and then shut the TV off. So we can end it that way. I hit end. Goodbye. Hey, see you guys.